It's a 1924 Model T four-door. I've had it for about 7 years. A friend of mine bought it from the old guy that owned it originally. We think it's an original Colorado car. He bought it in around 1970, and he rebuilt the engine and he parked it in the garage, and that's where it sat until I got it about 6 or 7 years ago. Not that I wasn't bothering him for about 20 years to get it from him, and I just had to wait him out, I guess. It's an all original car. I would say 98% of the parts are the original parts from the car. The parts that have been replaced with Ford replacement parts that you can still order online and get. So when I got it, it was missing a lot of paint. Every raised area on it was worn down to the primer. Running boards, the doors. I didn't want to replace all of the paint on it. I wanted to keep it as much as it was as I could, so I blended paint in. Went through about 3 or 4 different colors of black. People think black is black, and it's not. In order to get one that blended pretty good. I mean, I can still see where I've done some of the stuff, but most people won't even notice it. And it's still probably better paint than what came out of the factory. You know, back then a lot of the parts were dipped, and a lot of runs, and so I've had to redo part of the interior. The seats are in really nice shape, so I left the seats with the mohair that was in there. The headliner, the side liner, and the carpet have been replaced with original type material, mohair material that was in there originally. Had to rewire the whole car. Original wires, they're wrapped with a cloth material, and they tend to short out after so many years just sitting. So I've had to rewire it, rework the transmission some, put new tires. That all took me about 3 or 4 years before I could get it out and start showing it. So now that's what I do, is I just take it to shows, drive it around town. You know, I don't know why. You know, I've always been into cars. I have several cars. I have a Corvette that I show also, but this one is my favorite to show, and people don't see many of them. You see a lot of Model A's, you just don't see a lot of Model T's. I'm from Detroit originally, so I had the opportunity to see a lot of Model T's and A's and so on when I was back there, so it's just something different, you know.